Okay, good morning, 10th standard. So we are going to start with the new topic that is on page number 79. Earlier we have read the meaning of political parties, components of political parties, function and importance of political parties, and need for political party. Now we are going to read how many political parties are there and how they are categorized into national parties and state parties. So today we are just going to read the national parties only, how many national parties are there and how they are called as, why they are called as national parties, and why the state parties are called state parties. Okay, so in a democracy, two parties are there so that they can contest election, and one party should rule the government and have the power to control the government. Now basically they are divided like national parties. They are present in several or all units of the federation. They are in the state government also, and they are known as worldwide also. That is why they are known as national political parties. And those parties which are present in only one of the federation unit, they are called as state party. जो सिर्फ एक ही पर्टिकुलर स्टेट में ही है, they are called as state parties. और जो पूरे ऑल राउंड हर एक स्टेट में है, that is called as national parties. As you know that how a party is being recognized, it is done by the election commission. I think this topic you have read in 9th standard also, that election commission play an important role in contesting the elections by writing the name of the political parties and who is standing for that for election. Everything is done by the election commission only. And one more thing about election commission is that chief election commissioner is appointed by president, and after being appointed by the president, he don't listen to the president also. So that is why he is independent and he is powerful. So please, it's a request, go through the book of 9th standard also, that what is the role of election commission. So every party in a country has to register with the election commission, then only they can be called as political parties. They have to give a registration also कि yes हमारी पार्टी ये है, हमारी पार्टी का नाम ये है. अगर आपने रजिस्टर नहीं किया है तो आपकी पार्टी रिकॉग्नाइज नहीं कहलाएगी या फिर नोन नहीं कहलाएगी. While the commission treats all parties equally, it offers some special facilities to large and established parties. These parties are given unique symbol. Only the official candidates of the party can use the election symbol. दिस ऑल्सो इज देयर इन 9th स्टैंडर्ड. ना जो आपका सिंबल होता है वो भी इलेक्शन कमीशन के द्वारा ही दिया जाता है, और वो उसी को दिया जाता है जो खड़ा हो रहा है, नॉट टू द ऑल मेंबर्स ऑफ द पार्टी. जैसे एक पार्टी में 5-6 कैंडिडेट खड़े हुए तो 5-6 कैंडिडेट को नहीं मिलेगा वो पार्टी टिकट. किसको मिलेगा? उनमें से जो एक उम्मीदवार खड़ा होगा इलेक्शन के लिए से उसी को वो पार्टी टिकट मिलेगा. एंड दिस इज डिसाइडेड बाय द इलेक्शन कमीशन ऑफ इंडिया, नॉट by other. Now the election commission, they also give special kind of facilities to the large and established parties. जो बहुत बड़ी पार्टीज होती हैं जिनमें बहुत सारे अलायंस बने होते हैं, छोटी छोटी पार्टी से मिलकर जो बड़ी पार्टी बनती है उनको स्पेशल फैसिलिटीज़ में मिलती हैं. सो पार्टीज दैट गेट दिस प्रिविलेज एंड सम अदर फैसिलिटीज आर रिकॉग्नाइज्ड बाय इलेक्शन कमीशन फॉर दिस purpose. So these kind of parties are called recognized parties. In examination this question can come that what are recognized parties and what criteria is used by election commission to categorize the party as national or state party. recognized party कौन सी होती है और इलेक्शन कमीशन के क्या क्या क्राइटेरिया है जिसे वो डिसाइड करते हैं कि कौन सी नेशनल पार्टी और कौन सी स्टेट पार्टी है. सो प्लीज़ read the paragraph of page number 79. you'll get the answer of this. So recognized party वो parties होती हैं जिनको special privilege मिलता है by the election commission. So they are called the recognized parties. And criteria कौन कौन से होते हैं? Criteria, party secures at least 6% of the total votes in an election of the legislative assembly of a state. State में जो elections होते हैं उनमें उनको 6% of seats चाहिए होते हैं नेशनल पार्टी बनने के लिए. Of a party that secures at least 6% of the total votes in Lok Sabha election or assembly, or Lok Sabha elections maybe they need a 6% of total votes to be called as the national party. ओके, सो आई जस्ट वांट टू रिपीट द थिंग अगेन. ये क्राइटेरिया कौन कौन से होते हैं इलेक्शन कमीशन के जो डिसाइड करते हैं दैट द पार्टी इज़ अ नेशनल पार्टी और अ स्टेट पार्टी. नाउ अगर आपको नेशनल पार्टी बनना है तो यू हैव टू सिक्योर एटलीस्ट 6% ऑफ द टोटल वोट्स इन द लेजिस्लेटिव असेंबली ऑफ अ स्टेट. जो भी स्टेट्स में इलेक्शंस होते हैं उसमें आपको 6% ऑफ वोट्स चाहिए होते हैं. और अगर आपके पास सिर्फ 2% सीट्स हैं तो आप एक स्टेट पार्टी कहलाएंगी, ना कि नेशनल पार्टी, बिकॉज नेशनल पार्टी के लिए आपको 6% ऑफ द टोटल वोट्स चाहिए होते हैं. एंड आपको लोकसभा इलेक्शंस में भी 6% ऑफ वोट्स चाहिए होते हैं टू बी कॉल्ड एज द नेशनल पार्टी. अगर आपके पास ये परसेंटेज नहीं होती तो यू कांट बी कॉल्ड एज द नेशनल पार्टी. सो दिस इज़ द क्राइटेरिया विच इज़ डन बाय इलेक्शन कमीशन टू मेक अ पार्टी अ नेशनल और अ स्टेट पार्टी. सो डिफरेंट पार्टीज आर देयर according to 2006. If you'll see that the recognized party are the Indian National Congress, which is there on page number 80, Indian National Congress, Bharatiya Janata Party, Bahujan Samaj Party, Communist Party of India, and Nationalist Congress Party. So these are the parties which are known as national parties, and this is recognized by the election commission. Okay, so the different national parties, I'll be giving you notes tomorrow. Now let's study about the state party, which is there on page number 81. So I'll be explaining you 5-6 points of the state party, that why it is called a state party. First is the party has to win at least 3 seats or 3% of seats in the state legislative assembly. Now for national party they have to get the votes to 6%, but for state party they have to win at least 3% of the seats. उनको सिर्फ नेशनल स्टेट पार्टी के लिए सिर्फ 3% वोट ही चाहिए होते हैं और नेशनल पार्टी के लिए 6% वोट चाहिए होते हैं. सो दिस इज़ द डिफरेंस बिटवीन अ नेशनल पार्टी एंड अ स्टेट पार्टी. सेकेंड पॉइंट इज it has to win minimum 1 seat in Lok Sabha for every 25 seats, and in Lok Sabha elections they have to win only 1 seat to be called as state party. Whereas if we'll compare for those national party, they need 2% of seats to win the Lok Sabha elections, और state party में सिर्फ 1% वोट चाहिए होता है उनको जीतने to be called as state party. The third point is, in a particular election, the party has to beg at least 6% of the total votes and also win 1 Lok Sabha and 2 assembly seats. अगर हम ओवरऑल की बात करें इलेक्शंस की तो उनको 6% ऑफ वोट चाहिए होते हैं और 1% लोकसभा में सीट चाहिए होते हैं टू विन द इलेक्शन. नाउ देयर आर डिफरेंट स्टेट पार्टीज. दे आर जनता दल. There are different state parties, and others are Samajwadi Party, Samta Party, Rashtriya Janata Dal. These are these have the national level political organization with unit in several states. Okay, now the other are Biju Janata Dal, Sikkim Democratic Front, and Mizo National Front are conscious about the state identity. जो state में particularly बन रहे हैं political parties, they are called as state parties. Okay, so the questions, the notes, I'll be sending it tomorrow. Till then you have to read page number 79, 80 and 81, and please underline the important thing also, important lines also which you think that can come for MCQs or fill-ups. So after tomorrow we are going to finish the challenges to political parties, and after that one more topic is left. And on Saturday I'm telling you that you have to submit the notes of chapter number 3, that is political parties. I just want to see the notes of you people. Okay, thank you class.